Alright. Today we're here for One Piece 1171. I didn't do 1170 because people couldn't not spoil all of the important parts from that chapter. Not even like a hey, spoiler warning, and then I accidentally watched longer than that because I got distracted in like a short or something. But people just straight up starting their shorts with spoilers for various parts of it. So I just didn't. Because, what's the point if I already know everything that's going to be happening? You know? Anywho, we are here for 1171, Ragnir, which, I need to remember to do that. Which I already know what the cover picture thing is, the cover drawing, cover art is. Not cover art. Is it cover art? The beginning of the chapter art. That was spoiled for me, but it's not a canon thing, so I don't care as much. But also, there's a detail that might be true later. However, I didn't see enough to know if it is actually a spoiler or people just being stupid, like with Shanks' eye patch. So without any further ado, Chapter 1171. Breeder request. Zoro being given a cat ear headband by a cat. By Nekoko. Alright. We are at the aftermath of the fight, it looks like. As long as Harold doesn't get back up for one more round this chapter. So Gabon saw a future that Loki didn't stop him, but Loki did. That's good, I guess. So the treasure doesn't necessarily have the power? To stop him, so it wasn't inherently the devil fruit that allowed Loki to be able to do it. Unless there is some unknown stuff about that. Shanks grabbing his arm? Let me zoom in on that. What are you doing there, Shanks? Okay, it's not clear. Next page. Is it clarified in the next page, perhaps? Zoom out. Oh, okay. It's just him being sad. But why did he have to die? He was too pure-hearted to deserve that. You still have a role to play. Everyone's life has meaning. Loki being a sad boy about his father's death. Not whole lot of detail there, which I guess is good. Um, put a cloak or something over him. That was an exceedingly rare ancient giant warrior, even given even greater power and an immortal body. That was nothing short of a monster, and thou sayest it was killed. By whom? What is an Elbaf? Okay, that's some weird typesetting after Elbaf. We shall have it investigated. If the abyss stays intact, it will only be the death of more knights. Performing the covenant inflicts a cost upon Mu as well. Okay, so it's not just a one-sided benefit, which makes sense. Okay, so it is quote-unquote heresy to connect your lands with other peoples, well, to debase himself before humankind and connect with other people. Carelessly incorporating them into the government will lead to internal collapse. Okay, so just racism. Cool. Ancient giant king of Elbaf who agrees to the covenant is a gift to Mu, the likes of which shall not be seen again. He was a king that Elbaf never should have had, and see what came of it. History does not lie. Our kinds are incompatible. Never forget that Elbaf is D. I think that's the first time we've seen it said about a country and not like a lineage. So that's interesting. See if we come back to it. Their conversation. This news will lead to great unrest in the kingdom. He's going out to sea. We knew he was going to do that. Don't speak of word of what happened here to anyone. Do you understand who they'll blame for it? How's that any different than usual? Do you really see a future where I become king and carry on old man's ideals? There are other ways I can live up to him. I'll take the powers I have and go avenge my dad and his soldiers. Hey, okay. I'm assuming this is why Shanks wound up stopping him? Because of the Covenant forcing him to, I guess. A disaster, terrible misfortune. So I sailed right off the island. I'm sure that by the time you returned home, I'd been fully transformed into Loki, the Father Slayer, in the public's eye. I certainly did enough to convince them I was capable of it. However, I'm not so far gone that I'd celebrate killing my own dad. I just didn't want anything he did to be undone, because of what happened in the end. Do you still think I should have told the country everything? And Gabon confirming the truth. Good to see we're back at the current timeline as well. That's good. You get it now. I didn't want to have to dredge all this back up. I now understand what Chief Jarl argued for your clemency. continue to protect you. Short, Father chose death over the manipulations of the world government. And ever since then, the government has been Elbaf's enemy. As a matter of fact, these newly arrived Holy Knights of God played a pivotal role in Harold's story. But Loki still doesn't know exactly what happened to Harold in the Holy Land. Okay. No more details. Let's go fight. Ugh. Yo. Oh, a giant fell. Okay. Oh, wait, no. Not a giant. One of the nightmares. The skeleton. Sounds like the perfect warm-up. Go ahead, I can fly up. Okay, so Loki can fly. Or at least he's speaking metaphorically and, like, he can jump good enough, which we know is true. We used to think you were a real bastard who killed his own father. Sorry about that. That is an interesting way of wording. But only for this one thing, all of your many other crimes still count. I can move again. I'm free. Yo. Hey, Ship Doctor, I can appreciate your help here. But I'm concerned about my son. Nice gentle Sanji. Okay, so Gabon and Chopper are riding the Sanji Express. Good. What are you doing up here? I want to see how you fight. Alright, then show off your power. Ragnar. Nibelheim. Is that supposed to be a pun? Based on nibbling? But also the thing from Norse mythology, Nibelheim? Actually, let me look that up. Is it Nibelheim? Probably. I don't think it is Nibble. That's the last page. Norse mythology. Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's not Nibelheim, it is Niflheim, which is the icy place. One of the icy places. Multiple icy places. Let's see, what do we got? First of the two primordial realms. Other one being Muspelheim, yeah. Okay, yeah. So it's the original cold place. Next one on 2-1, which I think is 1 week from today. It's the 118? No, it's not. It's 2 weeks. Dang, another week off between. Okay. So that's interesting. And it looks like it's coating the Draugr in electricity, which is fun. And possibly destroying it? No, actually, I think those cracks were already there in the face. In the close-up. Okay. So the pseudo-spoiler I saw, which I didn't see enough of to know if it was a spoiler, wasn't actually a spoiler. We don't see Emu this chapter, which I saw some people saying we did. But the interesting thing, The Elbaf is D. Not has, but is. Is interesting. Because that means it's more than just a family relational thing. But what does it mean for a place to be D? I mean, ultimately, this is going to come down to what is D? What is the D? But now that we know a place can be the D, can be D, it's not just a family thing, which I already said. That doesn't help a whole lot. There are plenty of guesses at what it could mean or represent that could still work for a country. It's just the country is more directly related to whatever those concepts are or what they represent. So I'm gonna have to wait and see. It's a cool thing though. If you have any ideas, comment them down below. Yell at me if I miss something worth talking about. Otherwise, I reckon I'll talk to y'all on the 1st of next month. But as always, y'all, be yourselves.